Welcome back to Storm Akima. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We're watching Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Oh boy.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Oh, see, we got some work to do now. I wasn't even ready for that, but it brings back memories because when I was a child, I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo.
I did too.
The old school Scooby-Doo, the original Scooby-Doo.
Cool, yes.
And this one came out in 1998.
Oh, wow.
And
right.
do you guys know the characters? Scooby-Doo.
Shaggy.
Velma.
Fred.
Velma,
Yes,
yeah.
and Daphne. I think we got them all. What kind of mystery are they going to solve this time?
I'm assuming some zombies.
Yeah, it's called On Zombie Island.
I guess so.
That's a great island to visit if it's actually named that.
How'd they get their van over there?
Yes, so I'm very excited to get into this, and we'll discuss it afterwards, shall we?
We shall.
Hanna-Barbera, woo! I like how it's cut on the side, like an old show.
Who lit those fires? Ooh. Classic.
Nice.
I love that great.
Always goes after Shaggy and Scooby.
Oh my goodness. Get me in there somehow.
Goodness for all those likes. Oh boy. Oh no, now we locked the other side. Oh no. Ask him to open it nicely. Oh great. Oh no. Put it in his mouth.
No.
I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
You.
To do now.
That's great.
Now. Oh, I love this.
Oh, sweet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Oh.
It's Mr. Beeman, the real estate agent. Mr. Beeman?
Yeah, he was printing millions of counterfeit dollars in the basement with his printing press. What we originally thought was gold was really green ink. See?
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that big dog and you meddling kids.
Famous line.
Yeah,
Like every episode.
And that's how we solved the case of the moat monster. One of
The
the most
moat.
frightening mysteries.
Oh, she's successful.
Ooh, stories like that always give me the heebie-jeebies. No wonder you became a reporter. That
Wow.
monster almost sliced you up like a pepperoni pizza. And then we wouldn't have Coast to Coast with Daphne Blake.
Fred and me.
She means Fred Jones, who's now the producer and one-man crew of Daphne's show. How about getting a shot of Freddy, guys?
Oh no.
Is he cute or what? So, what's coming up for the new season? Yeah, like we really miss you too, Daphne.
Like.
Oh, security.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with Daphne Blake. Hey, you two. Get back to work.
The dog's working too. Okay.
Customs. Don't eat anything.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, you shouldn't smell something.
You're going to find good stuff in there.
Well, okay.
Look at it.
Instead of bark.
Yes, we do carry the hair razors seriously.
Aw, that's a Velma.
Number 23, the Vampire Village. Got it. Jinkies.
Jinkies!
Be in.
I love that. Jinkies.
You like high
Oh, the evidence.
contraband. Excuse me.
Oh
I
God.
think
my
you're
God.
fired. Like, I think
Look
you're
how fat he is.
A couple of gorgonzolas left. Help yourself.
Gross.
Sure, a couple of gorgonzolas. You're fired.
You're lucky that's it.
That's right.
right?
What a
for
grouch.
sure.
Looks like we're unemployed again, old pal. Zoinks. We just got
Zoinks.
busy. Scoob and I were just thinking of taking some time off.
Oh my God.
I love how they have an eating problem and it's like they're
Oh
not
my
smoking
God, yeah.
weed or something. Hey.
Gosh, it's great to see you all.
He snagged. And they got the mystery machine right there.
Yeah.
Daphne's using it.
Come on, guys.
That's right, he likes dog biscuits too.
I guess so. I love it. Whoop.
I've been saving these Scooby snacks for
They
a
lost their
long
weight
time.
pretty quick.
Yeah, right.
Like too long, Velma. They're stale ghosts.
I hope. Well, let's get going.
They're already hugging each other.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Machine.
Mystery Inc. is back in business.
Yeah. These are like very elaborate costumes too. Very creative, I guess.
Magnets, hologram projectors, just like the good old days. Too much like the good old days. I've got a show to do. I need a real live ghost. That's an oxymoron, Daph.
Doesn't anybody want
Yeah.
What I want is a house that's really haunted. I mean, there must be one somewhere in Louisiana. There is. I work in it. Sorry, I couldn't help it over here.
Mysterious
I work
lady.
as a chef in a house on Moonsky Island. A house that really is haunted. Jinkies. My name is Lena. Lena Dupre.
Fred Jones. This is Velma Dinkley and Daphne Blake. What do you think?
What do we have to lose? It's the best lead we've had all day.
And that Lena is kind of cute.
Fred.
I just meant she'd be real photogenic for a second.
Right. Wipe your upper lip, Romeo. Jinkies, listen to this. I punched up Moonscar Island on our research database. There have been quite a few strange disappearances around that island over the years. Sounds promising. We better find Scooby and Shaggy before Lena takes off.
Where'd those guys go?
Oh, they're
that's
eating
no mystery.
somewhere.
Where else? To get a bite to eat.
How'd you guess?
Oh my God.
Look at a bite to eat.
Oh boy, so much easy my time. But this is going to be the biggest of them all.
Hey, let's go, guys. We've got
Yeah.
another haunted house to investigate.
I love that. Just like the phone.
Good timing, guys. Lena was just about to leave without us. So we understand.
Only get a one-way ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warning you. They're like, yes.
One-way ticket on that ferry.
Ladies first.
Hiya, Miss Lenoir. She keeps cats.
Like, don't worry. Scooby's great with cats, right?
He's not listening.
Oh boy. He's
Oh no, I don't think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, maybe see.
He doesn't think he's a dog. How
Oh
cute.
my gosh.
He's human. Well, he is quite intelligent.
So, yes.
He doesn't think of himself as a dog.
Boy.
Oh,
Go in.
That's all in.
they're gonna fall in. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that.
And they're just gonna leave him.
Uh-oh.
Separated
Uh-oh.
again.
Oh
Oh boy.
boy.
They have like
That's
the
a
worst
fine,
luck.
yeah. Oh.
You gotta turn this thing around.
I'm trying, son. But shit don't turn on no dime.
Well, he saved him.
Thanks, mister.
You let the gators eat you. Now get these trespassing tours off of my boat. I got fishing to do.
He's so skinny.
Oh, God.
That's old snake bite Scruggs. He Rise up.
Are you getting all of this, Fred?
Yep, got it, Daff.
Oh, there's a lot of cats.
boy,
Oh,
yeah.
my word.
Oh, wait. Look at this.
Rats.
Rats.
Uh-oh, right away.
Rat.
Oh, no.
Oh, see. Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's going to ruin the whole place.
Oh, boy.
Flatter.
Oh, his voice is so familiar, too.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
For generations, it was a pepper plantation. Some of the hottest peppers in Louisiana grow
Oh,
on
boy.
this island.
They'll be in that crop.
We've hit the proverbial.
You're not going to want to take them. They're really hot.
Miss Lenoir, is your house really...
Haunted? Yes. It is an old house with restless spirits. You're welcome to look around.
You're going to think it's a
It's
ghost.
just the pepper. It's
It's
not.
going to be coming out. Look at
I can't get his head out of there.
Oh, they just break everything.
It's so hot.
I have to drink milk, not water.
Yeah, it makes it worse than water.
Yeah, that's right.
Pepper.
Those are Moonscar Island peppers.
Tell you what, like we'll split this big one. That'll warm us up.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
out.
Who's doing that?
Oh.
Now this is a great library school. Cut! Who opened a window?
You should just be open-minded and think it could be something.
Wow, is this great stuff or what?
Right. Like great.
The haunting might just be starting.
Case of levitation.
They're not helping her.
Yeah, right.
This just gets better and better.
She's thinking about the story.
Try getting me down.
Sure thing. Come on, Scoob.
Oh,
Nice catch, Scooby. Thanks.
Oh, well, calm the sharpness a bit. Hey.
Ooh.
A ghost.
It is the ghost of Morgan Moonscar. Here, let me show you. This is a portrait of Morgan McCride.
Uh-oh, bulging eyes.
Zoinks! Like, don't use my sandwich to wash it down. Eat some of that Creole potato salad.
How did they stay so skinny?
oh boy.
Rats.
Rats. He keeps calling rats.
Don't run after him.
Oh, he is.
Oh, he's digging up the yard.
Oh, there it goes
The
again.
gardener's going to be mad.
That grouchy gardener isn't gonna be happy about
I don't blame him. Oh, boy.
You're gonna scare Mona even more. Yes, trap.
Zoinks! How humiliating! Chased into a hole by 1/3 of a BLT.
I don't think that's a person in a costume. Ooh. Ooh. You released me. And zombie, I guess.
Oh, this poor guy.
Oh, boy.
Mike, are we glad to see you? Dear, where did all this happen? Well, there's nothing here now. Are you sure you saw a zombie? Like we know a zombie when we see one. Well, Rondi. And then we ran into him.
Yeah, he just run her a lot.
There's something suspicious about that gardener. Yeah, he is suspicious, but he is kind of cute.
Through here, maybe we should get going?
He does.
Yeah.
Fred,
Get going.
these crawfish sure are tasty.
Oh, it's gone.
Like, not much meat on this crawdad.
Oh,
Oh,
my
my
God.
goodness. This is Scooby.
Oh,
Wow, that's talent.
Boy, sure is.
I mean,
Oh,
he's worse
my
than Shaggy.
Something tells me you're getting the best of this meal.
Easy.
We're taunting you.
Like, it's hard to enjoy a meal with a bunch of eyes staring at you. No fair. What's the matter? Chicken?
Yeah, wait till later.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you had the footage now?
Black, I think we ditched him, buddy.
I don't
Nope.
think so.
Oh, looks freaky. Oh, he just delayed.
Yeah.
But he was there again.
Nothing.
Yes, that's right.
I don't think it's him.
Doesn't say anything.
Hey, we should do a segment on Lena's pecan pie, Dav. It's supernatural.
You are so corny.
Oh, yeah.
What? Hey!
He's
Hey,
aggressive.
let me go!
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Rick shot. Okay.
Thanks. But you're still a suspect.
Uh-oh. Nice move.
I can handle myself, thank you.
Oh, they actually
Yeah.
saw him.
Probably the gardener.
We'll just see about that.
Oh, it's gonna rip the head off or something.
Shaggy? Scooby?
Uh-oh.
It's just a mask.
Isn't
Oh,
It's not.
If this is a mask, Fred, it's a pretty darn good one.
Oh, boy.
That's the fakest, cheesiest mask I've ever seen.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, what are hands in that
Oh
animal?
my.
oh, yeah.
Feels real. Yeah,
You're just not pulling hard enough.
Oh, God.
Boy,
Mr.
you're,
Macho.
yeah.
Ew, ew.
The guy said it. They were zombies.
I told you it wasn't a mask.
It must be animatronic.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
Sure. Just screw it on tight.
It's deja vu all over again. We know what to do, eh, Scoob?
Run!
Run!
It's a regular zombie jamboree.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
they're
good.
all animatronic too.
It is a possibility, Dav.
Taurus.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, zombies can't show. Ooh.
Hey!
Oh, boy.
Nice branch. Woo!
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Who's fishing? Is that the same guy? Is that the scary guy?
Oh,
Yeah. See, it's like way out.
Oh, God.
Oh goodness, now they got
There we go.
Uh-oh.
candle.
Yeah. Worshippers. Ooh, they got voodoo dolls or whatever those are.
yeah.
Ooh, we get Daphne's hair.
Oh, wow.
Someone's been playing with dolls, Scoob.
It's voodoo.
Hey, this one looks like Daphne's.
Oh, my goodness. Look at those.
Sorry, Fred.
Oh, jeez.
Something's controlling me. Bo, get us down.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, we've got to get to the house.
Cool friends. Oh, hello. We just want to be friends. I love how they
Ah,
tag.
weird, yeah.
They might want to be friends. Because I think they would have like jumped you. They keep saying, hey.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Ooh, it's a door.
Fred, are you alright?
Yeah, that is weird.
She's again suspicious.
Oh, thank goodness you've come. You say the zombies dragged Simone away? Yes, it
There's
was
footprints.
Yeah,
Don't worry. We'll find her and it's gonna be okay.
That's what she wants.
that's right.
Come on, we've got to save Simone. This wasn't true. I saw the footprints of Simone's heels. She wasn't dragged. She walked down that tunnel.
And she's not saying anything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very clever, Velma.
Uh-oh.
It's too late.
Oh no, she had the doll. She's too
Sorry, Freddy. I really do like you.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
What would you do if you didn't like me?
Yeah.
Oh, him too.
Yeah.
But Shaggy and Scooby are okay.
Voodoo dolls.
These wax dolls do come in handy.
Oh geez, you said tie them up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, she those cats, she worships them.
That's where the cleaning cloth for my glasses went.
Ah. Oh, that's creepy. What is she? Vampire or something?
Oh,
Nice. That's pretty cool.
But Shaggy, you're still free. Maybe.
I heard that, Fred. Those two
Ooh, her too.
can't even bother making wax dolls of them. A wasted
Like cat demons?
magic wax.
Just what are you planning to do to us?
It's simple. Every harvest moon, I must drain the life force from victims lured to my island.
Ooh.
My immortality.
This is
It's like a vampire?
Yeah, there must be.
Like a werewolf vampire cat
Yeah.
creature? Cool. That was pretty fun.
Just the opposite.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
Now what?
Chuck, like, are we ever glad
He might not be. He might be the same
Yeah,
thing.
Be careful.
I'm in on it too. I'm turning.
Oh, wow.
Oh, him too. He's gonna
Oh,
change.
yeah.
Whoa, he's a cat werewolf. Cat werewolf. We're a cat. Ooh, he's fast too. And he's like super muscular.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Oh, whoa.
He's awesome.
Oh, you just ruin everything.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what they like to do, right?
All except for Lena and myself.
Oh, he just killed everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, that's horrific. Wow, that's dark. Makes sense. They just killed them all and took all their stuff.
Sometimes it became necessary for Lena to lure outsiders back to the island.
just like you lured us?
That's right.
I've had years of practice.
Yeah, that was too obvious.
Yeah.
Poor souls you drained. They were just trying to warn us so we wouldn't suffer the same fate they
Yeah, because they kept tapping their shoulders.
Right, yeah.
Television reporter.
And maybe they'll save them.
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they might.
Oh, yeah. Look at
Wow. In numbers. Woo.
Wow.
Come on, Scoop! Now's our chance!
Run.
Thanks,
Big
guys.
ahead, yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
Oh.
Like, what are you guys doing? Charades?
Jinkies, look out!
Tell them quick. Untie your.
I've had enough of that meddling dog! Dog? Where?
Where?
The animation gets really cool sometimes. Oh boy. Upgrade.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey. Oh, back down again.
This is a piece of Lena's blouse.
Oh, so she
make
can
her
wrap it. Ah, have some of these.
You're not the only ones who are
Nice.
dolls.
The music.
Sorry. Make him dance.
Bring your statues. Oh. Maybe someone's bringing their statues. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Past due.
You live long anyways.
Yeah. Look at that.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
Wow. Yay! Thank you. Aww.
That's good.
I can't believe all this. And without our
crazy.
videotape, no one else will either. I've got nothing for my show. Yeah, and the police will never believe this story either.
Don't be so sure. I'm Detective Bone Neville. I'm working under
Oh, wow!
Oh.
disappearances.
You changed?
So
Woo.
that's why you were digging around.
Besides, it always keeps something hidden.
Oh, that was beautiful, Detective Neville. There's a bit of a poet in you.
Ooh.
I don't know about that, ma'am, but I would like to write detective stories someday.
Jinkies.
Well, that's
I've always
cool.
been crazy
Oh,
about
my
a
God.
good detective story, that is. I even own my own mystery bookstore.
No kidding.
Oh, no.
I can't believe they left without him. I waited 1 minute.
Oh, he's stuck to you. He's gonna break his leg. Oh,
he finally got
no.
Oh no!
Oh, thanks a lot.
Look what I got for you, old buddy.
Oh, my God, that was good.
The music was a lot of fun too. It was very different from the old one, of course, because it's in the 90s. Time again.
Oh, my gosh.
I love the twist at the end. I was hoping for that because Scooby-Doo is always about that, right?
That's
Yeah.
The zombies were the good guys.
They were the good guys, so we had multiple things going on where not only were they good guys, but now we know that zombies are real, ghosts are real,
That's right, yes.
demons are real, and that was the whole thing with Scooby-Doo. You always revealed a human, a person
That's right.
under a mask at the end.
Yeah, and this
right,
was
like that.
actually the opposite. You know,
Definitely.
they were masked as humans, and then they were not. They were like these cat.
Yeah, they were
Right,
human,
that's
but they were
Yeah,
possessed by a
definitely.
cat god. I didn't
Right,
expect
so they were
that.
masking as humans. So that was interesting too.
That's right.
It was fun trying to guess who was going to be the villain because that's always like the formula that Scooby-Doo had. And that's one thing that I really appreciated about this film, the fact that I've seen so many of the classic Scooby-Doo episodes that they really stayed true to that. Even the designs of the characters, the animation actually was pretty good, and there were a lot of scenes that it even was extremely good, where they put a lot more drawings into it and stuff. There was a lot more details going on, but I really like that the character design stayed true, very close. Like it was cleaner and
It
stuff, but they
was.
stayed true to how they looked back then. Even the eyes and the faces, I love the style, but they're
whiskers,
simplified.
sunshine,
And it was cool to, even though the old episodes were supposed to be scary, they were always fun as well. Like when I was a kid, I was easily scared, because I never really watched anything bad. I always watched very good cartoons because mom would allow me to see anything bad, which is good, but so Scooby-Doo never scared me.
It never scared you. It was like a little bit of frightening, but it was
Kinda
paired
silly
beautifully with Shaggy and Scooby being so goofy.
All their silly antics and everything stayed true. Like everything that I remembered from the original Scooby-Doo, I recognized in this one. And them being super silly, like, you know, Shaggy and Scooby would always venture off and get into trouble, cause mayhem, and the bad guys would always go after them for the most part, and then they would end up finding their main group, and then all chaos would ensue, and they would eventually figure out, you know, how to unmask the person. But I love the music. Like, we have these montages, or just them running around, and you have, it's Scooby-Doo! There he is! With cats!
That's right.
His new friends.
Oh, he's going to get a milk.
Oh, that's nice. Change of heart. Scooby-Doo!
You didn't take any of it from him.
Yeah, that was good. And, you know, so they would always get into trouble. Daphne and Freddie usually were the ones that, like, got separated. And then sometimes it was Daphne and Velma, and sometimes Velma and Shaggy and Scooby. But it was always Shaggy and Scooby, though. Like, I don't think they were ever really split up too much. So it's the same idea, but they had a lot more drama in this. They worked on character development more. Like, we know that they're friends, but it was very basic. Every story where, you know, every episode was like the same idea, but just a different kind of villain, different monster. Even though the characters are stereotyped, you know, they were just in their role. Like, they were kind of flat, and they didn't develop the characters at all. They cared for each other, but you never really saw much of their background or a lot of, like, emotional interaction between the characters. So we had more of that in this.
Yeah, we did. Between Daphne especially and Fred. That was cute that they did get a little jealous.
Oh, yes.
When someone else cared for them a little bit more.
Right.
And
They're the gardener. They had the gardener, and then you had Lena. And so Lena, like, she came on pretty strong from the start, and I did think, you know, she was definitely suspicious in the beginning because she overhears them talking on the bench, and it's like, oh, I have the perfect place for you. Like, oh, how perfect is that? Right. But that's what the show does. Like, it throws all these obvious people at you, but it throws you off that way because then you assume it's them and it's not. So I'm like, okay, and she was immediately off my list because I'm like, okay, well, she's the first one. She's bringing them here to the scary place. So there's no way it could be her.
Yeah, and the old man, too.
That's right.
You know, it's like, oh, and they're saying, and no one ever comes back. It's like, he's warning you. It's either a tourist trap where, oh, everyone wants to go and they do wind up coming back, or no, he's part of it. He's just warning you last time.
Yeah, I love those. So he's like,
nice.
Never come back. Awkward pause.
We were suspicious of Bo all the time. And
I know, and his, like, lantern, the shadows of his face would be just, you know, looking like he's really mean. And you know,
and he was so angry and just, like, muttering all the time. And he just looked really... He looked bad, like, you know, you just kind of judging a book by its cover. You shouldn't do that, but that was the whole point of, like, really throwing us off. And
Scooby never thinking he's a dog.
That was cute.
Dog,
where? I know that was ongoing, so that was pretty cute to see. And I mean, I think they would be pretty successful just with Scooby-Doo being a talking dog. I mean, I think that's pretty impressive. I mean, Hanna-Barbera, we see a lot of talking animals, but in this, I mean, I know there's Scrappy-Doo, and I think Scooby also has an uncle. I remember a greyhound or something, and you know, who could talk. So I just love it, and you know, it's not the point, but I just love how he's like a human character. Like, he thinks he's just one of the gang, which he is.
He is.
He's not just a dog.
He does, you know.
Where's the dog? I'm more than just a dog.
And so many of our own dogs think that they're not dogs. They think they're lap dog. You know, these big dogs think they're lap dogs or cats, or
like they're human. They think they're human.
Yeah.
And he's chasing the cats and he's saying rats.
Right, I know, because how he talks. He likes his arms. I love how Shaggy and Scooby are always together, and they're so close. Like, no matter how much trauma they go through, when they get scared, they still help each other out. Because a couple times I'm like, oh no, he's actually leaving Scooby or Shaggy, and then they go back and help each other out. So I enjoy seeing that. And I know, again, all the characters are stereotyped, and I really was thinking we were going to see some kind of joke of, like, smoking weed in the van, but we didn't.
I know. They're always hungry with their munchies.
Oh, 7 plus. So yeah, they won't have those kind of.
Did you eat too many of those mushrooms? You see zombies.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
But they always have the munchies so much, and I just love how skinny they are. Like they get fat when they overeat, and then they just run so much. But they're so obsessed with food, which I already knew. But it's been so long since I've seen the show, and I know it's probably the same in the original because I remember they'd always just end up wherever there was food. That's where they'd end up and get into trouble.
And eating all those red hot peppers. They were really hot, and I said,
yeah, they love all kinds of food, and even if it's like not good for them or if they have problems with it, they still try.
They're going to find out later on.
Fire out the other end. Yeah. Making me think of Scooby-Doo. Like how he had fire in his mouth afterwards. He was like, breathing fire. And
drinking water. Shouldn't be drinking water. Should be drinking
milk. Whatever you have at the moment.
Yeah. That's true.
You gotta grab it.
So, again, like with Scooby-Doo, a lot of the animation was very exaggerated, and I just like the silly antics with like him breathing fire, him like Scooby, something happened
red.
Like him like mimicking a zombie, and he gets all like super skinny, and you see the ribs and stuff, and then his eyes, and like he just looks like a zombie. And then at one point when he's chasing the cats, and his nose is all squished.
Right.
So they really make it very cartoony with squash and stretch techniques, and that's how it was back then. So they have a lot, like this movie was a lot more serious than the show. They still had those goofy animations of funny things happening to them.
And when he's looking at the owl too, he's copying what the owl's doing. Then when the owl turns his head completely around, he
does all these crazy things, almost like snaps his neck and is able to twist it all around. I thought it was a fun mystery, and I love like learning more about the characters. Like I just had fun, with nostalgia and like remembering like what the characters were about, but to actually have them in like more depth. And I really did enjoy all the characters, but I really did like Freddie and Daphne in this one. I wish there was more there because it kind of made me like a little confused in the beginning. I'm like, okay, well maybe they were together for a while, and then I'm like, okay, maybe they're not. But that's how it was back in the old show where nothing was really established. They were all just friends. They get into trouble, they help each other out, and they reveal the bad guy at the end. And it was always the same kind of thing. One thing I kind of wish that they did in this was a lot of episodes you would see a long hallway with a bunch of doors, and they'd be running through door to door. I don't think they really did that in this. I mean, they were running a whole lot everywhere, but they
had
would
a
just
little
have
bit of the mansion in the beginning.
That's right,
running around, but they didn't do that.
Yeah, you just have like a still like set or a still image, and you just have like a 70s song going on, and you just have them running door to door, and then they start like magically ending up in different doors, and it's just funny. And then the monster ends up switching doors, and they end up in the middle, get shocked, and run away again. And so that was always funny as well. But a lot of the chase scenes, like similar things happened like that in the old cartoon as well.
I thought it was funny. I loved how Daphne's story was. She wanted a true haunted story. She didn't want to find, some scammer with a mask on. And when they found an actual zombie, she's ripping his jaw apart, and she's trying to get the mask off, and like she's not believing. Like you would have thought, oh, this is my story. Okay, we got a story. I'm going to just believe it and not do that and just say, okay, roll it, But no, she was really trying to, make sure. And they found out when the head popped off.
So, first time in history, Mystery Inc. actually stumbles across an actual haunting of ghosts and monsters. So that was definitely fun. And the music I actually really did like. Again, this came out in 1998, and the old one had like 70s, like 60s and 70s music. So this one, like, there was definitely a change with the music. But did you like it?
I did.
I thought it was catchy. I liked it.
I liked the lyrics. It sounded like it was perfect for this.
Definitely.
Like
the Terror Time Again or something. The Terror.
That's right.
Again. I like that song. It's like, it's like all dramatic and intense. So that was definitely a lot of fun. And so I know there are a lot of Scooby-Doo movies. I don't know if they continue with, I'll say, this universe. I'm guessing like, because it's Warner Brothers, I'm thinking like other animation studios probably, just reset and or maybe just keep separate Scooby-Doo adventures. like the old series, maybe they just, nothing really connects. It's just, a fun adventure on its own. But I am curious because this one I liked. I would like to see this get developed more and see where the characters go.
Yeah, that would be fun if they did. Did they ever do a live action?
They've done live actions. I know of one. They could have done more. So we'll see if we get requests for those. I do believe for the first live action Scooby-Doo, I believe I did see parts of that one because I remember Michelle Gellar, I think her name is, who does Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sarah Michelle Gellar. So I think she plays Daphne or something.
Okay.
So I have to look that up because it's been way too long. So we'll see. It's up to you guys if we get more requests. But thank you guys for requesting this. I was so shocked to get tons of requests for this particular movie, like this specific movie on Zombie Island. And there's like hundreds of Scooby-Doo. I don't know if there's hundreds, but there's like a ton of Scooby-Doo content out there. So this was a very specific movie people wanted us to see. And I can see why. It's definitely a lot of fun.
Well, it's very good.
Yeah, I was smiling a lot.
The twist.
Definitely.
Yeah, and then there's certain things you can't overthink. Because with Scooby-Doo, like, all that out the window. I love the cat demons. Wasn't expecting that. I was kind of hoping that Lena and Simone were going to be bad, but I didn't think Simone was going to be bad. So that was a fun twist. And to know that they were creatures themselves, like not just working with the pirates or something, like they had to, like maybe the main pirate guy they were talking about.
Moonscar.
Thank you, Moonscar. It's actually very like
Morgan
unique
Moonstar.
and a good name.
Yeah.
Moonscar. So I thought maybe they were going to be working for him and needed to make sacrifices or they were going to die. And
I actually thought it was going to be the fisherman.
You know,
with Mojo.
I have to say, I was aware that Mark Hamill played a voice in this. And I didn't know what character, but I think he was the fisherman because it kind of sounds like him.
Yeah,
I loved him in... there was an animated Batman series a long time ago, and Mark Hamill played Joker on there, and he was just absolutely amazing. And I think he's a great actor, and he's a great voice actor. So, so I think that was him, but I'll find out. I should have checked the credits, but I didn't. But this was definitely a lot of fun, and I just want to keep talking about it. Do you have a favorite character that you liked?
Oh, jeez. Of course,
Scooby.
Scooby-Doo.
We have Scooby, Shaggy, Daphne, Freddy, Velma.
Okay, I have Scooby-Doo and Shaggy.
Mm-hmm. They're fun.
I love Shaggy
them
and
all,
Velma.
Yeah, Velma's
Yeah, this is actually really hard. I will say
hard.
that Scooby and Shaggy have always been my favorite, but I did like, and I love Velma too. I'm not trying to exclude her, but I really liked Freddie and Daphne in this as well. And I think they were more
all
developed as characters, and everyone else was kind of just doing their normal Scooby-Doo thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
I liked Velma with Bo. I liked
that was cute at the end.
Good,
how she was with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, and he was a very
Especially
kind
when we
guy.
see
He was
that.
just undercover, and he was
He
acting
was.
very
Yeah.
angry all the time, but that's
right.
not him. And yeah, so that was a fun surprise as
Very
well.
good.
And I do like how dark this story became. Like at the end, when they when they transformed into these cat monsters, like that was actually really well animated. I was like, wow, like certain scenes were like, I feel like a different like group of animators made those scenes because like they were so detailed and so smooth, and I was like, oh my god. And then other times like it was still good, but like it had that older feel, whereas sometimes like in older animations, like the eyes, like some things get shaky and they're not like perfect, but it was still a lot of fun. But I could really tell the difference, and them like Scooby and Shaggy running in the dark, I think early on when they first saw a zombie, like that scene was actually really cool, and they like leap over a tombstone, and then Jacques actually turning into the cat monster and then chasing them, and he was like super fast and muscular. I'm like, that was really well animated. And then the initial transformation between Simone and Lena, them changing. Yeah, that was freaky too. Like when you saw Simone go, and then she just like was all distorted, and her mouth was all creepy, and so that was like, ooh, very freaky. And then they actually dissolved into nothing, like into dust. And you actually see them break down like their anatomy, and I'm like, oh god, it's pretty gruesome.
Even when our guys were like the voodoo dolls were getting close to the heat, and their faces were melting. That was pretty.
I know. Then it goes right back, and even Shaggy and
Yes.
Shaggy and Scooby getting drained, and then they're all like, oh. Then it goes right back. Oh, thank goodness for that. get an eraser. Like,
Yeah.
we're traditionally animated. It's okay. We can go right back to normal. And, yeah, so I definitely had a lot of fun with this, and I would love to see more. So thank you guys for
thank
requesting
you.
this. It was
Thank
definitely
you.
a joy.
It was really good. Yeah.
Definitely for me, because again, I grew
was
up with
good.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I
So it's
watched,
brought back
I
a lot
watched
of
quite a bit
memories.
of it when I was a
Yes,
kid
it did.
too, and it was great. It was great way back in the day as a kid to watch it and get a little spooked, and then have that all those laughable moments, and then to see Shaggy and Scooby so petrified, I think as a kid made me feel better, because you felt bad for them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so they had, and it was traditional. It was great doing it.
It was
You
good.
know,
Yeah, it was a lot of
watching
fun.
those.
And another thing that I do remember, because Scooby-Doo went on for years, it was so popular, and they would have special guests join the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
I mean, they were animated, but they'd have like actors animated during the show. And I remember they even had like, I don't know if it was Adam West, but they would have Batman on there,
Oh, my
and he
gosh.
would join them, and I think Robin too, and they would like help them with adventures, and the Globetrotters, I think,
Oh
and
my God.
all kinds of people, and it just like cracked me up. And I was like, oh. So that always changed it up too, you know, because they had to keep it interesting. And
That's good.
but yeah, let us know what you thought of Scooby-Doo. Did you watch the classic Scooby-Doo, and what did you enjoy about it? Who were your favorite characters, and what did you like about this movie?
That's right.
I'm
That's
very
what you wanna
curious.
know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to add?
No, I just loved it. I really liked it.
Good.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, it was
Scooby-Doo, where are
got
you?
memories.
And the opening was perfect for this. Like that
Oh,
really, I think we were laughing so
definitely.
hard during that
Oh,
because it brought
God,
back
yeah.
memories for all of us with the
Sure.
theme song and the chase and the
Definitely.
reveal. Very fun. So thank you guys
Yes,
so much
thank
for
you.
watching. Have a great
you.
day, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.